Your mind is lying to you. And if you grew up religious, it's not even your own fault. Last video, I talked about how religion quietly breaks your common sense. Today, I want to show you how to get it back. Because leaving a belief system doesn't magically fix your thinking. The old programming still stays behind. And most people never realize it's still running. So let's fix that. Here's the part nobody warns you about. Even after you stop believing in God, the mental habits stay. They're deeply ingrained in both your conscious and your subconscious mind. You still may second guess your own intuition because you just may be on autopilot for a little while. You may still look for an authority to validate your thoughts, even though you do not believe in God anymore. You may still feel guilty for questioning things, because guilt is a major part of religious conditioning, and it may not be easy to get rid of. It's like uninstalling a program but leaving all the files behind. And trust me, those files run in the background. Now, the first step in rebuilding your own common sense is giving yourself permission to think again. Not permission to be right, but permission just to think for yourself. Religion teaches you that doubt is very dangerous. Critical thinking teaches you that doubt is a positive and effective tool. So the first exercise is really simple. When something feels off, instead of shutting it down, say, okay, let's follow that thought. That's it. That's the quick reboot for your mind. How do we spot leftover programming in our brain? Well, you're still running religious software when you catch yourself doing things like assuming authority equals truth. It does not. Feeling guilt for simply disagreeing. You're now allowed to disagree. Thinking certainty is a virtue even when things are far more nuanced than you may have realized in the past. Believing discomfort means you're wrong. When you get all up in your feelings and you run away from calm, critical analysis. Yeah, we've all been there. Treating questions like they're threats, even though you have no need to fear anymore. All of these are not personality traits. They're leftover artifacts. And once you see them, you can start replacing them with good old common sense. Common sense isn't magic. And it's not too complicated. It's a set of internal signals that you learn to trust. And here's how you rebuild them. Number one, notice your first reaction. That tiny, that you feel. That's your real intuition. Religion taught you to ignore it. Ask, what do I think? Not what should I think, not what a good believer thinks, just what do I think? Separate your fears from facts. If your brain says, this feels wrong, ask, is this fear or real information? Let evidence outrank comfort. Evidence is far more useful when seeking truth. Comfort is not a compass. Evidence is. Here's the hard part that nobody tells you. Rebuilding common sense means taking responsibility for your own actions and your own thoughts. That can be terrifying at first, because for the first time, there's no authority to blame, no doctrine to hide behind, and no cosmic parent to appeal to. It's just you. But this is also the moment that you become a real adult thinker. And honestly, it feels incredible. So if you left religion and you still feel mentally scrambled, you're not broken. You're just running an old code. And the good news is that you can rewrite it slowly, deliberately, and in a way that finally makes sense. And if you want to keep rebuilding that internal compass, stick around, subscribe, like, and comment. I really want to hear from you. And if you want to support my channel in a very small financial way, you can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. Until next time, think rationally, trust yourself, and be happy.